You're my it's Cousin Gray. What you doing here? Aren't you hanging out in Glenwood Chat? Yeah, punk. How about you this fine Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday. Wait. Yes, Wednesday. Which means I have to get my comic export tonight. Goddamn. Wednesday, isn't it? Fair enough. I can't do 2 streams easily. Sometimes I'll have up another one if there's, like, it's just art, and I'm like, okay. I don't have to pay attention to what the person's saying at the moment. And just enjoy the pretty stuff. I'd be alright. A little stressed out, but, you know, nothing serious. Just the usual bullshit, you know, comes up with life. Trying to get my art confidence back. That's the thing we're gonna do. No, no commissions, just... I haven't had a lot of those recently. For who knows what reason. No, just not feeling super confident in my art. I want to be faster and... better, but... I don't know. Who knows? It's hard to articulate the feelings of an electrochemical response in a big gray sponge instead of a skull cap. Am I right or am I right? Of course I'm right. No, I work maybe faster on stream because I am, how do I put this, acutely aware that I am working so I can't ADA all over the internet. I may sneak in here and there, but, you know, I'm not hopping on YouTube and making comments in videos and whatever. Can't work on my comic on stream because of, you know, spoiler reasons. Especially the current chapter I'm on. I'm not diagnosed with ADD or whatever, but it can be very hard to focus sometimes. Sometimes, some crimes. Oh, sorry about the last time you popped into the Discord, because we were absolutely, well, I was absolutely done. I had to pack some waters and such. I think it was around 4 AM, and that's about the sweet spot. This is usually not a single car on the road. I really hate going across this one street. So I'm happy to do it at 4 AM. Nah, I don't feel awkward about it. would love to have snuck in a round or two of Helldivers, but dim orders, they gotta go out. Helldivers is pretty much gonna be up in the air until either Doughboy gets back or someone's explicitly asking for it. Doesn't have to be explicit, it can just be like, hey, wanna dive? Then I'll say yes. Nah, I work at home. I've been doing that for quite a while. Obviously it wasn't a choice, but I'm not gonna say it doesn't have its benefits. Looks better. Yeah, I started working at home a long while ago because I was caregiving for my mom for quite a few years, and she needed 24-hour attention. So I had to really keep an eye on her, even when we had an aide. Not because we didn't trust the aides or anything, but, you know, once I went home, you know, that would be it. No more supervision. Sometimes I ask for help and, you know, may as well have been there. I run a small business with my brother. He and I... It's hard to kind of explain all this. I run the business, I maintain the stores, and help design products, and do all the shipping and customer service BS. A lot of the back-end stuff. And Bri makes the products. Sometimes I help a little bit with that, but most of the time it's just him. Yeah, man, caregiving is real hard. I was caring for my mom for 12 years. It was a huge chunk of our lives. But, you know, we all had... You know, we had the family in the house for support, so... It got really rough when it was my mom and my grandmother. That was something else. My mom had a rare, progressive mental illness. I think it's primary... I'm not sure if it was, I'm not sure I got the name right in this, because I remember being corrected, but I don't remember what the correction was. It was primary progressive aphasia. And then my grandmother got cancer in the middle of that, so there was, I think, I don't know how long it was, but like there was a huge chunk of time where it was like 3 hours sleep, couldn't really do much of anything, would get woken up all the time for any, like anything. What was it? We had Titanfall 1 coming out, and they had the beta going, and my brother and me pretty much got the house phone set up, so whenever she needed something, she would ring us, and she just needed so much stuff that was like, You know, phone ring, it's like, alright, your turn. Just run upstairs, handle it, run back down, resume shooting badmen. I don't be sorry, you know, you gotta do right by family. Especially when they stuck it out with you for so long. I don't want to make the stream so miserable. It's all in the past. Good thing is we're kind of continuing my mom's legacy because she was also an artist and she sold clay figures. Now we're selling our own handmade things. I guess not handmade things, because, well, digital art, I don't know. People say digital art isn't handmade, but it's like, make it by hand. Yeah, we're trying. We have a lot of catching up to do. Right, don't worry about it. I completely understand what you mean. I getcha. And we still got some catching up to do with life and whatnot, but you know, shit's going good. And we're getting things moving. Moving into another side business venture and putting us a new product soon. And Journey to the Skyline is going to be pushing. How far are we into issue 9? I think page. Oh, what page is coming out tomorrow? Not 10, no. Is it? I think it's page 8. Plenty of positive things. It's one page a week. I put out 2 this week because, I think I missed the update when my internet was out, but I think there might have been another thing going on. I don't know, it's kind of slipped my mind because it was like, there was so much stress going on with all that because, you know, not having an internet connection and trying to run your small business is like, kind of a problem. But, you know, I have a lot of online friends, so I miss people. And streaming. I want to put out more pages, and I probably could. It's just that there's so much work that goes into some of them. Like, one of the pages I did recently, which is part of the reason why my art confidence is so shaken, it took me, I think, 24 hours to do it, and there's no excuse for it to be that long. I was like, it is an action page with a lot of effects, but it's also experimenting with different pencils and blah 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 blah. Don't worry about it. I have to get back to the Resident Evil playthrough. I'm not, like, I haven't forgot about it. It's just been, you know, I've been trying to stream recently, but little things have been getting in the way. Yeah, no kidding. there's gonna be a new page tomorrow. And I really want to get some artwork done where I can show it off of the characters online, maybe get some attention that way, because still at the moment everyone clamors for fan art and whatnot. When I do a fan art of Freedom Planet, it's like that gets like 200 to 400 likes, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And then I do artwork of my comic, and it's like 8 to 10, maybe. And I get why. It's like, you know, one's got a following and a fan base, but it's just like, they gave it just a try. They realize it, like, it's so similar in, I don't know, a lot of ways. Especially if they're digging for the style. As the almost forgot. Yeah, look, it's not like I haven't been thinking about it. Just been, This is why I tend not to stream games, especially long ones. Because, like, I get caught up in other things. Braining. Thinking. Try and get it going in soon. I get so anxious when playing games. Next games I'll probably stream are Freedom Planet 1 and 2. I'll do story mode on both of them. Sorry, both of them. I stupidly was thinking about doing an RPG, but it's just like, don't do that. I didn't even frickin'... I didn't get to finish the last RPG I was going through on stream because when I upgraded my computer I had some problems and I tore out one of my hard drives. I was transferring a bunch of files over because I'm like, I don't know. Long story short, lost my save file. Said RPG is maybe getting a remaster, so maybe I'll have an excuse to do something there. Indeed, both of them. What this one or that one? Both of them. Whole. Subarashi intensifies. You get that so much more if you watched Super in Japanese, because that was basically Goku Black's catchphrase. He said it so fucking often. Gets punched in the gut. Subarashi. Oh my god, stop it, you fucking weirdo. That lad has way too much self-love going on. I don't get that bad, but I will sit down on my computer, I'll boot up OBS, and I'll like have everything set up. And then I will spend the next hour or two doing everything that is not streaming, and then I'm like, well, it's 8 o'clock, and I really want to get some Helldivers in with my friends, which will probably be around 10:30. So, I don't know if this is a good idea. So I totally get that. And I've been streaming for... holy crap. Subarashi is... I don't speak Japanese, but it's like... I think it's something along the lines of like a wonderful. I've only memorized some lines in Japanese just because it's kind of cliche when it comes up, especially in Dragon Ball. Goku does something amazing, and then they get punched in the face. That meaning being impossible. Something along the lines of that. Again, I don't speak Japanese, but seeing enough in subtitles across many things, I'm just like, oh my god, okay, so that's what it means. Hand travel shiny much. Cool. You was wrong, but what was you wrong about? This is gonna be thicker over here. The version DBS still has the intimate. Oh, of course, yeah. Oh my god. Can't believe they kept it in. I mean, maybe your brain heard it and was like, nah, they didn't just say that. They couldn't have said that. They wouldn't have said that. Surely someone at some point went, guys, we should probably change this line. I cannot believe they fucking said that. I, honest to God, thought someone was fucking around, you know, either did some AI bullshit, or there was a good impersonator. Nope. Nope, it's real. 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 Oh, God. So you finished the whole Goku Black arc, huh? Sorry, Braku. You would be right to do that, because everyone else would have done something to change it. There's no way they'd say that. They fucking did. Okay. So now I can tell you some fun little differences. Because, you know, I told you I think the arc was pretty stupid. But then, like, you hear what happens in the Japanese version, not Japanese version, the manga, and you're like, what? Why did they change that? I don't know, because they keep doing this shit, and it's just like, what's canon? IDK might be BFF chill. So, Trunks gets some weird bullshit Super Saiyan Rage transformation, which is like, it's like, what is this? Can someone explain? The answer is no, because Super Saiyan is supposed to be Rage, so what the fuck is Super Saiyan Rage? They don't like Toriyama's exception with people, Justice doing stupid poses. I kind of love that, but I am a big fan of, the Ginyu Force. Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai. I love it. No, see, what happened in the Japanese... Oh my god, I keep saying the Japanese version. The manga version is Trunks actually has Kaio powers. So, you know, the Kaioshin, or whatever they call them in English, all the Kaios, he gets Kaio abilities, and he's able to, like, heal people. So, the Elder Kai that's with him, he gets critically injured, and that, you know, means serious problems. But he manages to heal him, and he doesn't even know that he did it. And then he heals, I think he heals Goku, because, like, I think Vegeta was like, fucking heal him, I'll hold off, Zamasu and whatnot. So, much cooler, and I'm like, okay, so Trunks actually gets something unique and cool here. I don't think... I'm 90% sure the the Genki Sword, I don't think that happened in the manga. And, did the fusion happen? Yeah, they fused the Vegito, I think. I didn't read the whole thing. I really should go back and do it. But then, like, the biggest difference, because, you know, Zamasu isn't fused with an immortal, you know, a god, the fusion wears off. But because of shenanigans, their cellular structure started to mix together. So when they defuse, Trunks stabs Goku Black in the back, and he just backhands Trunks, and Goku's like, "Wait, you're not supposed to be immortal." And Goku Black pulls the sword out and crushes it, and then turns into the fused Zamasu thing. And now there are two fused Zamasus, and it's like, oh, now they're both immortal and fused. So there's no sky of Zamas or Zamasu. It's like what? Why? Where did the sky of Zamasu come from? Who thought this was a good idea? What the fuck? Yeah, because when they defused, something up with their cellular structure meant that, like, Goku Black was able to... Well, they were both able to get back to that form. Shenanigans. Look, I'm not saying it's good, but it's better than what happened in the goddamn anime. I love this song. And I love the next song even better. I think they still... the JPEG skybox. That's a great. That is an annoyingly good, accurate way of describing it. Why? Why did he do that? How did Zamasu become one with the universe? That makes no... I'm not mad. I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm mad. The Vegito thing was pretty cool, because I remember getting into an argument with someone, because, like, I was saying, like, certain things that were happening in the arc was stupid, and, like, Super really wasn't doing anything new, they just kept repeating things. And then, like, someone's like, yeah, well, at least Zamasu is doing unique things, like having, like, a sword, key attack and, like, and whatever else. I'm like, motherfucker, one of Cooler's men does that in one of the movies, and Vegito does it! He does it in Z! Oh, I love this song so much. Hold on a second, I have to rearrange some windows. Yeah, the only good that came out of that was that there's now 2 Zenos. I think that's kind of hilarious, because, like, everyone fears him, and now there's just 2 of them, and it's like, well, what are they gonna do with 2 of them? IDK, make another throne, idiot! They're BFFs now. Wait, what? What? Yeah, no, that's what happened. So, Goku broke the rules of the universe, and... Okay. It's kind of great and kind of terrible. I have to turn the song up. At least on my end. And Goku Black wasn't even good at his job, or Zamasu rather. He's like, you know, I'm gonna take out all the mortals on the planet, and he takes like how long to fucking do it? You know what Majin Buu did? He just killed everyone. Everyone. Every time anime gets brought up, it always comes back to Dragon Ball Z, and I kind of love it because it just won't stop. It's great. Gray, I'm gonna spoil something. that is every arc except the Tournament Power. The Tournament Power is fun just because it's all fights. They didn't have to write a story. Freedom Planet's definitely going to be the next game I play through. I'm just wondering if I'm going to be able to stomach through the story mode of the first game, because it's a little silly. Yeah, there are later arcs that come up where it's the exact same problem. It starts off interesting, and then you just go like, what happened? This was interesting. Dragon Ball's such a fucking interesting mess of storytelling being good and then terrible. Super's biggest problem is that Toriyama's writing for it was, like, very much... how do I explain this? They do it all with... Toriyama wrote all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Like, he sat there, he made all the pages, but with Super, he's like, no, it's not that he's trying to do too much. What's going on is he is a writer on it, but he doesn't do all of the writing. He gives a bunch of notes, and then the animators, or, you know, Toyotaro, do their interpretations of it, but also this meddling from Toei, where they're like, we need more transformations. Like, oh, okay. He has full control to a point, but, like, he's just kind of trying not to... Well, he was trying not to just, you know, pass away. He was trying not to get fully involved, because the amount of burnout he had with Dragon Ball Z was pretty legendary. Like, he got burnt out real hard during the Cell arc, and by Boo, he's like, I want this done! I am so tired of this shit. Like, he had the most fun with the Great Saiyan Man, allegedly, and Gotenks. So, yeah, there was a lot of trying to avoid burnout, from what I understood. But, like, the notes were released for, like, some of the stuff. It's like, you know, Goku and Vegeta say this, you know, the bad guy responds with this. And then the next note is, a big, epic fight happens. It's like, oh, okay. Oh dear. So a lot of the issue comes that, you know, instead of having old story kind of woven into the fights, it's just, you know, story dump, then fight. It's one of the cast of the two tournaments for Champa versus Beerus. Some already known characters, no one new or original. I think they were trying to boost up the hype with the other people. Like the Saiyans from the other universe and Hit. A lot of hype comes from it, but the big reason why they brought all the characters in like the way they did is that there's been such a power gap between everybody that, like, people are like, look, we love Goku and Vegeta. Can someone else please be really cool and strong? And it's like, oh, I guess so. And I'm like, I'm sat back in my chair going, what is Roshi doing here? Roshi was outclassed in Dragon Ball, and somehow he's now powerful enough to keep up with... I can't even say anything. Because things happen that are different in the manga, and in the manga, there is more face-palming than the anime, if I'm gonna be honest. And I'm like, why did they do that? He was burnt out by Cell, but by Boo, he was like, I just want to be done. from what I understood. And that's why we had very little in the way of Dragon Ball for, like, the longest time. Well, I say very little, but, you know, there were still games reliably being put out. Oh yeah, the hit thing, that was filler, and I don't understand why they did that. That was really stupid. It wasn't terrible. But not good. I love how I look over in the Restream chat, and terrible is in red. I'm like, now it just needs to be vibrating to get the full vibe of what we're saying here. It wasn't good. I didn't like it for so many reasons. And maybe it'll become more apparent when you finish watching the tournament power. You're like, oh, that's why Cousin Mike doesn't like it. There's no payoff. That's why. Super is a series of non-payoffs and non-build-ups. I will never forgive Resurrection of F for going like, oh, Goku and Vegeta have new transformations. Okay, so how'd they get it? I don't know. Is the power-up to the transformation at least gonna be really cool? No. Oh. Is anything? No. Oh, okay. It was so bad that in Dragon Ball Super Broly, they actually spent a good amount of time focusing on Goku transforming into Super Saiyan Blue. They actually sat there and made it this big epic thing. It's like this is clearly an apology for how much of a non-starter it was in a Resurrection event. This is them going, guys, look, we're sorry. It's so cool, it is so badass, and but it's also like, you missed the chance for this to be a cool thing, but it's still badass. I can't hate it. It's still badass. I just can't. You know, you get one of those cool moments, you just go, you know what? Fuck it. And I have to emphasize this, Kaioken never happens in the manga, so it doesn't happen in the movies. And another transformation happens in the show, but it doesn't happen in the movies, because Toriyama didn't write that. So... You're surprised this is Cheetah's transformation. Yeah, they keep doing that, too. Like, that's the problem I have with Kale and Caulifla. It's like, I like these characters a lot, but motherfucker, you really did not... They did not write you guys well. I really like them. I think they had so much potential, but my god, the ball couldn't have been dropped any harder. Yeah, I really think they're cool. But fuck me, they could have done it better. They could have had a training sequence, you know, instead of just, you know, hey, I'm bored, you know, let's figure out... I know it's not literally that. It's like, oh, I want to go Super Saiyan. Okay. Here's how to go Super Saiyan. Wait, what? Vegeta had a better intro to Super Saiyan than that. And that was terrible. Hey Vegeta, how'd you go Super Saiyan? I got really fucking pissed! In space! Oh. Hey Vegeta, did you cry? Fuck you, Kakarot! That was one time! I like that they drop the cheese. I like that they're just like, surprise, she's a Brawly reference, but they could have done it better. They could have had her get, like, they could have had it where, like, they're training and someone just starts beating the shit out of her sister, and then, like, you just see this huge aura flare, and then you just see the silhouette of, Kale just get bigger, 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 like these bursts, just boom, 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 and then next thing you know, her hand is wrapped around this guy's face, just pummeling him to the floor. They could have done that. They could have had her just lose her fucking shit, and then everyone has to, like, team up to stop her. But instead, it's just like... there's a tingle that goes up your back. Ah! You fucking what, mate? You fucking what? Someone's probably lurking in chat going, these fucking turbo nerds over here. These fucking turbo nerds. Did they say lightweight? Did they say that in the American version? Or the dub, whatever you want to call it, dub. Yes, I... Suddenly... well, I will say they do better with them in the Tournament of Power. That is all I will say. I won't spoil anything. I hate people spoil shit. But it's like 20 years old! Yeah, that doesn't mean everyone fucking saw it! Hate it. Hate when people do that. When so many things spoiled for me, then I get yelled at. It's like, how have you not seen this? I'm like, cause I haven't seen it. IDK. The tournament has so many great fights and so many great moments where I promise you... Actually, you know what? Great, if you weren't watching it on a big screen, do yourself a favor and just put it on your big screen, and there are definitely moments where you will just stand up and go, holy shit, I can't believe they did that! Some of the best moments in DBZ, or Dragon Ball. Just absolutely brilliant. And then you'll go, I can't wait for the next episode of Dragon Ball Super. Oh, there aren't anymore. Then you move on to Brawly, and then you have to read the manga. Help. Now Dragon Ball Daimo's coming out. I'm kind of expecting them to just reboot things. Also watching my TV with headphones. Fair enough. Well, headphones aren't going to save your neighbors for when some of these events happen, because I promise you, you will scream. No, the Tournament Power is finished, but that is the last arc in the show, I believe. And then they go to Brawly, and then, confusingly, Brawly is not covered in the manga. They just say it happened, and Brawly's just there. It's fine. What's happening? And then they just move on, and you're like, what is that? Why? Okay. The Broly movie is a lot of fun. It is probably some of the best animation that Dragon Ball has seen. Very entertaining. God. Joe! How's it going? We're talking nerd shit. You like Dragon Ball? Probably not. Most people I talk to are like, oh, you like Dragon Ball? I'm like, yeah, I also like Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, I'm just gonna go over to this red button over here. It says, I don't know, it must be in French. It says block, but I would never do this, but... is the arc after Universal Survival Saga? Am I mixing up arcs here? Because I didn't watch all of it, because, like, I was just tired of Super at some point. I might be mixing things up. Tournament Power is a big thing that comes up. I don't want to ask anything, because I don't want to spoil anything. I'll go, Joe. Hope the day is treating you well, and it isn't too boiling hot over there. If it is too boiling hot, I hope you have a nice cold drink somewhere. man. There's good moments in all tournaments. You know, if Dragon Ball could do something well, it's a tournament. One thing it can't do well, it's not saying how powerful someone is, and, you know, how they're the strongest in the universe, and we've already discussed this. The original Broly movies, because cooler movies. Well, I have a spoiler. Broly, the first Broly movie is okay. I think it's overrated. And the rest of the Broly movies until Super are terrible. They just get worse. They have their moments, except for Bio Broly, but, oh god. Oh god. God. I can't even say anything. It's just, when I watch them, I'm like, this is worse than I remember, and I didn't like this to begin with. Speaking of boiling temperatures, has it been boiling where you guys are? Because it's been actually boiling around here because the humidity is high and so is the heat. Although my friend Doughboy is in Colorado right now, and I think he just showed me a screenshot, and it was 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 90% humidity. I'm like, oh, okay, so now you experience what I experience. Because he lives in California, but he's on a work trip to Colorado for lots of things. He's really warm. Hot dang. Where are you? East Coast, West Coast, Middle? I forgot. You might have told me before, but I can't keep track. Oh yeah, it's 80 degrees and 91% humidity. Fuck off. Ah, God. Same as Doughboy. Oh, hot dang. California. California. Fuck that. I've been in California. I hated it, but I was also in San Francisco, and San Francisco may as well be its own country, and I hated it. It was an amusing visit because I ran into some people who are like, yeah, you're clearly not from around here. We had to take a cab, and you know, we're kind of bullshitting with the cabbie, and he's like, you guys are from New York, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, how'd you know? It's like, yeah, you can just tell you're from New York. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, it's not a bad thing. It's like, nah, like, I don't like it around here either. I'm like, okay. So we had to take a cab because it, like, started, like, misting out. Not even raining, not even drizzling. It was misting. And, like, everything just closed. It was instantly fucking closed. We're like, okay, I guess we'll go back to the apartment then? So he was like, yeah, I don't understand these people. They can't handle any kind of weather other than, like, bright and sunny. I'm like, I noticed. People can tell my family's from New York just to talk to me. They really have an accent anymore. Just being from somewhere is weird. Yeah, true. Thing is, like, I never thought I had much of a New Yorker accent, because, you know, Long Island is fairly different, I would say, because, you know, we don't say certain, like, my friend started working in the city, and he got a New York accent, like, he got a pretty thick New York accent, but, like, I don't talk anything like that, but everyone's like, oh yeah, you must be from New York. Talk really fast compare. Yeah, okay, yeah. One time set. Okay. Talk really fast. Yeah, That's definitely... Joe, come on. It's not like I talk fast, come on. God damn it. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Apparently type too fast. Oh, yeah, no. I could say both of those. If I get that one anywhere, go talk almost immediately. Get tell for Kelly, and it's bizarre. Yeah, there's a guy I follow on YouTube, and he moved to California, not California, sorry, Texas. What am I saying? But in his recent video, he was talking much differently. He was a lot slower his talking, and then, like, once he got finished with all of his points, he's like, so tell me if you guys like this better, because apparently people are telling me I talk too fast, and watch my videos sometimes at half speed or 1/4 speed, and I'm like, oh, this is a thing. Like, well, why though? It's Lewis Rossman, if you're wondering who, because I never thought he talked fast. I was just like, people said that apparently we're going like, oh, it's too hard to keep up. I'm like, I watch him while I'm drawing, so I'm fairly distracted, and I'm keeping up. It's Remy. Have confidence. No confidence. Guess like this talk. God damn. I'm not trying to talk fast. Like, okay, there's one definite thing I know I am guilty of, and that's being way too fucking loud. But I gathered that might be a genetic thing, because apparently relatives I've never met were so loud that when you had a conversation with them, you'd, you know, be able to set the phone down on the table, and you'd be able to hear them clearly. It's like, oh, how if I sound like that, like, I had to apologize to everybody. Don't do that. You gotta... Could be. No, I'm just laughing at the fact that, like, it's a thing, because it's not something I ever really think about, because, you know, I don't really go out of the state. I do talk to a lot of people out of the state, though, so why haven't I really picked up on that? Like, I can pick up my friends who are from, like, the South, and they have a bit of an accent. Like, even when they're not, you know, packing a hard Southern accent, you know, there's that, like, they say one thing. They say one thing, and you're like, it's like, okay, you're from the South. Like, immediately, just, it's like, Canadians. Sometimes, you know, you don't know until all of a sudden they say, sorry, and you're like, what was that? Sorry. Canadian. Got it. It's very funny when there's a dead giveaway. For, people from Long Island, I'm enunciating that specifically, because when we say the way we say it is Long Island. So, Long Guy Land. Like, okay, you're from Long Island, immediately we know this. Probably both have been told I'm too quiet now. You do have a bit of a almost ASMR kind of thing in your stream, so... It's because you've been trying to chill from what you've told me. Cutting down on caffeine and, you know, dropping the excessive amounts of heroin. See, me, I'm just addicted to stims and Helldivers, you know. Stub my toe. Stim. Sun was too bright. Ow, my eyes. Stim. You were told... Look, I'm always told, to this day, I'm way too loud. I'm like, I make efforts to reel it in, and I'm like, still too loud. Just got medicated for your anxiety. That's what it goes. I could definitely say anxiety has me probably speaking too fast, but I'm not at, like, any kind of level where I feel like I want medication, because I've talked to people who have been medicated on it, and they're like, look, if you're comfortable with your level of whatever, and it's fine, that's fine. You know, roll with it. Because, like, I'm not crippled or anything. I don't walk out and go, like, oh god, I can't order... Like, I've heard people can't order sandwiches from places. Like, they went to Reddit, and they've, like, gone, you know, I've never ordered a sandwich at a place, or, like, fast food. Can someone please, like, help me order this sandwich? And, like, they apparently went to the store with their sheet of paper and read it, and they were like... And it helped them out. I'm like... Oh my god, that is terrifying. Also, I missed Rumi's comment. She's like, can like hear you in stereo, and I'm in Texas while watching you. Yeah, you got the stream muted. You're just like, God, I can still fucking hear him. Vacation changed my entire life. I was comfortable with my craziness for years, but one thing, anxiety attack. Oh. Oh, okay. No, I have to be clear on that. I have never, ever, ever had an anxiety attack or anything remotely close to that. So, like, while I'm not saying that's a reason to not look into a solution, I I just feel comfortable like this, and, like, the times I have been, like, medicated for something, I felt like it affected my head. I really did not like it. I know this is gonna sound like everyone's gonna fucking facepalm with this. I've mentioned this before. I got, in air quotes, high off of, Dayquil? Dayquil, yeah. I took, like, the recommended dosage, and I felt like I was floating in my chair, and, like, I just felt so off, and I'm like, I hate this medicine. It was just so fucking awful. Exactly, it's laughable. I've never really been high outside of that, and when I had my back surgery, and like I was, you know, trying to regain my senses in the recovery room. I'm just like, I've told this before. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stare at the clock until I can read it, because right now, I know there's a clock, but it's this white smudge with a slight black blurry outline, and then like. My friend's mom came by because she's the one who helped me get into a surgery thing for, you know, an affordable rate. And she goes up to me, she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, yeah, just everything's really blurry for the moment, so, like, I kept staring at the clock. I glanced over, I'm like, right back to the clock. I'm like, I'm just kind of looking at the clock until it stops being blurry. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry, that'll wear off. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm just... I was just... It's so funny in retrospect. Oh my god, that was such a miserable day, too. Oh, sorry, I'm actually crying from laughing. God damn it. Okay. What was I saying? Besides, you know, surgery and shit? Yeah, it just... That is honest to God the truth. Look, I'm just happy that I wasn't like my dad with that, because my dad, he got surgery for prostate cancer, and when we went to visit him, I know you think that, you know, only the Incredible Hulk is green, and he only exists in comics, so naturally, you know, anyone with green... No, my dad's skin was green. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, I feel fucking awful, oh my god. Green. Pale green. I'm like, okay. So, patient zero's right here. Sorry, Dad. Cocks the shotgun. I gotta take care of this. I'm sorry, I didn't want to come to this, but... Seriously, how do you guys put up with this stream? Like, now that you said, like, I talk fast, I'm like, oh my god, I talk fast and I don't shut the fuck up. God. Yeah, no, it was bad. He wasn't allergic, but he just had a reaction to it, and he was just absolutely borked from it. And my brother could have died from a surgery that he was gonna have. He was gonna have surgery on the sinuses, and like they had everything scheduled, and then they're like, "Wait a minute, you're having a reaction to this, so we're gonna cancel the surgery because apparently you would die. This would just, you know, I think it would shut his throat or something." I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. We just have so many problems with like this kind of shit. He was like, oh yeah, if this happens to you, cross your eyes and stream a lot like kids do. I was like, excuse me, wait, hold on. Optometrist told me I needed glasses. Like, oh yeah, if this... Joe, I'm gonna need you to back up and fucking explain that, because I read it 3 times. Kind of responsible. Happens. Oh. But, like, why though? Oh my god. You can mess up your vision by crossing your eyes a lot, which all of us did as kids, and apparently that is why we're... I don't know if I can cross my eyes intentionally. My friend could do it, like, intentionally, and it was hilarious every time. But he doesn't wear glasses. But regardless of that point, the only experience I had with the optometrist was, you know, him just straight up going, yeah, like, he tips my head back for the drops, like, okay, we need to talk about something real quick. Your eyes are, and I, like, lean forward. Stupid? Yeah, they're stupid. You need sunglasses. He's like, your eyes aren't dilating properly. I'm like, no shit. It's something that I've always had, where, like, when people took photos of me, I looked like the goddamn Terminator, like I was possessed, because eyes were just red, no matter what the photo was. So it's something that, has been occurring since I was a kid. Except, you know, X amount of years later, you know, my eyes don't tolerate the sun nearly as much. So, you ever walk out... Have you walked out, of the optometrist and, you know, you have the drops in your eyes and you have the glasses on that they give you? The shitty sunglasses? Like, picture that, but all the time. That's me. The only time I was ever loopy was after dental surgery, or at the clinic, and drugs and IV. I actually woke up, I was so out of it, yet friendly, I was like, you guys are the best nurses, and you doctor, you fucking stuck me with the shank. You're a good guy. You good. You. More than you. Oh my god! Why am I still standing? Nurse, I want to bed. Yeah, me and the son, we don't get along very well, so that was hysterical. Oh god, didn't surprise me. Dads will always find humor in that kind of shit. You're like, motherfucker, my back's been cut open. It's like, whatever. I lived through Vietnam. You didn't go to the war, though. Yeah, but, like, whatever. As soon as I was in the car, again, I was... Thanks, Dad, for the ride. Just immediately headed to the armrest, just done. Oh my god. I think we all probably have interesting surgery stories or something. Some kind of horror story. Well, a horror story that's funny in retrospect. Sometimes they're criminally embarrassing, and we tell them anyway, and everyone laughs, and we just like go, yeah, if you were there. If you were there. Oh goodness. Yeah, when I got surgery, I was actually annoyed. I woke up annoyed, cause, you know, you watch those surgery shows, and you're like, oh, they put the mask over your face. They say count back from 10, and then, like, you know, you blink out after, like, 7 or something. They didn't even put the mask on my face. It was, like, next to me, and I'm like, oh, I wonder when they're gonna turn the gas on. And then I woke up immediately. It was like, blink. I woke up immediately in the recovery room, like, what the fuck? Where did this happen? I was expecting to look left and right and find out that the doctors knocked themselves out, because the mask never went on my face. Stretch and sip. Fuck. Alright. 1 second. Oh, I think I just popped every vertebrae in my spine. Hi, welcome to the stream where the streamer talks at 1,000,000 miles an hour and has a problem. Alright, doing a little stretch. I don't remember what this is called. It's not leg lifts. I'm just, you know, rising to the balls of my feet and tapping my heels to the floor. Good for calf workouts, which could do more. Lord Magenta. What's up, Panzer? Howdy, Doodle. The song totally is not inspired by Sonic CD, and neither was the level. I actually hate this level in the game. It's one of the few levels I'm like, I don't want to play this level, and I skip it. Suppose if I do a stream of it, I will have to play it. That is a hell of an emote. Wowie zowie, it's that time of the month again for a totally free, not free money. Zoinks! It was like Cousin Panzer with a subscription the whole time. At Barbell 90 pounds. Yeah, no, definitely. And I was doing Ring Fit, which I should pick back up again, because that's actually like a really good way to work out, because it gamifies the whole experience. I liked where they're like, okay, we're gonna do squats, and I'm like, okay, squats aren't so bad, and I wasn't even really that sore the next day. Then they're like, okay, we're gonna do this thing called wide squats, where you're gonna move your legs apart, move your feet apart. Let's get the phrasing properly. We're gonna skip the song because it's very dark. You do like you spread your feet out, and then you do these really wide squats, and like, oh, these aren't so bad. Next time, I'm like, ah! Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What happened? Ah! Suicides of burpees, wind sprints, and wall sits, that's how you really do it. Now, I am very confused. Now do horse stance. What is horse stance? I'm not looking that up online because I know that'll just completely get you on a list. Ring Fit would absolutely, like, just make you do shit where you're like, oh god, martial arts thing? Should be familiar to me, but I have no idea. The worst thing about doing Ring Fit was when they were like, put the ring between your knees, and then like compress the thing with your you know, with your legs. I'm like, this is definitely something where it slips out of your grip and then punches you right in the dick. And sure enough, looking around online, people are like, yeah, it's the worst one, because if you don't... They're like, oh yeah, just lean back on both of your hands and just rely on the ring not just snapping into your sensitive area. Like, okay, I'm good not doing that, so I just held, you know, I leaned back with one hand and then stabilized it with the other. Like, fuck that. Do a wall sit, but... Oh, right, okay, I am aware of that, and have probably done it, but it's been a while since I've done any martial arts stuff. Yeah, I think Ring Fit is partially designed by people who just want to watch you get nutted by the ring. They're like, wouldn't it be funny if... And it's like, yeah, wouldn't it be funny... Ah! It's also called a sit and shoot. I wouldn't be surprised. Also, how do, Cousin Panzer? They better be treating you well, or I will send my uncle who works at Nintendo to beat it up. Oh god, that's cursed. Is that Thor? That is very cursed Thor. You good. About to play some Streets of Rage 4 with Leon here soon. Sounds fucking awesome. Hell yeah. I haven't played Streets of Rage 4 in a dog's age. It's also very hard to keep up with anyone since, you know, you and Gio were absolutely playing it so much, or I'm like, I can't compete with this shit! Share your foods, Joe. Well, beat a Latcher on solo You beat a Latcher on solo Monster Hunter? Hot dang. Yeah, my group still has to beat a Latcher with the secondary characters. Only problem is, Doughboy, despite being so hyped for Monster Hunter and doing that, all he wants to do is play Helldivers. Did it 4 times to get the weapon and armor. Oh god. I found out something hilarious about beating Latreon, because like I picked up Insect Glaive for my second playthrough, along with a couple other things, but Insect Glaive was what I was going to fight a Latreon with. And I found out solo, the best way to beat a Latreon is you just keep hitting it with your Kinsect, and I'm like, excuse me, what? Because there's a build you can do that increases the Kinsect's elemental damage output by a lot, and it hits like a truck, so you just keep smacking the thing over and over and over again. And there's a video of it. I think you can only do it solo, but the guy just doesn't hit him. I don't even think it hits him once with his weapon. He just keeps smacking it, and like Latcher just goes down like a bitch. I'm like, wait, that quick? What? Fucking what? Oh my god, fucking what? I've never beat a Latcher on solo because I've just never tried. I always like hunting with friends, but like that was just impressive. It'd be interesting doing some dives tonight. I would be. The only thing is I don't know how many people we would have, because Doughboy is in Colorado, like I said. Kay works late sometimes. Tell you what, in the game chat, just ask if anyone's interested in Helldivers tonight, and we'll see if we can get a group going. Excuse me. There is a bunch of new stuff. No, I want to, but like obviously, playing with 2 people can be very hard if your squad cohesion isn't solid, and you know. You can obviously play together, but at 2 decorators will the elemental topple. Ooh, how fancy! Yeah, we gotta beat a Latreon. God damn it! Actually, we're gonna have to beat a Latreon probably a couple times because I imagine they're gonna want some gear from it, but maybe not. I don't know. You loot? Okay, cool. There is some new stuff going on with Helldivers right now. There's a new mission. And currently, the automatons are the big problem at the moment. There's even a new negative going on at the moment, where extractions take longer at the moment, unless the player base has liberated 2 planets within 12 hours of each other, then it's shorter. You don't have to add everyone, just be like, you know, hey, anyone down for a Helldivers? Could have a Helldivers roll? Man, I am bad at Discord. like, that would be the smart thing to do, but like... Cousin Mike, he doesn't do very good Discord stuff. Like, you'd think I'd use the announcements thing a lot more and be like, hey, there's a new thing. I didn't even say I'm streaming! Hold on, I'm gonna go to my Discord for something real quick. You guys look over there real quick. Hold on. Hold on. It's fine, just don't look over there. Nope, look away. Shush, don't. Stop observing me for a moment. Yes, I'm very good at Discord. Very good at Discord. If you were to ask me on a scale of 1 to 10, how much Discord am I good at? All of it. Fuck me, what is them? I didn't say anything on even Twitter. Help. I'm just coming from the top, right? So what are we doing with all this? How do people fucking do this shit? I'm sure there's like an automatic thing that you can even rig up, right? Where it's like, if I go live and Discord detects it, you know, it makes an announcement, but, you know, why would I do that? But all of you wound up finding here anyway. God damn it. Fine. Don't feel like an idiot or anything, it's fine. Yeah. Well, let me look up something real quick. I need a reference. Pictures. Okay, it's down in 5 hours. Oh god. 5? Wait. So it's almost 9. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 2 a.m. or 1 a.m.? One of the two. Oh god. I mean, I'm down to play, but we're starting that early. You know. Where is this fucking folder? Okay, I'm just trying to get some color. Hope he's joking. Oh god. I mean, he's probably not. Oh god. Excuse me. Alright, I have to say Arlie looks good in the Aaaaart, and she'll be, definitely wearing one on the comic at some point. I haven't done it yet, but I don't know, soon TM. Background, let's get to the background, which is gonna be simple, so we don't need a warning, it's just gonna be a skybox, or whatever the fuck. Okay, boop, and then doop, and then doop. Is my reference. I closed it. I'll only do one sketch after this, and then IDK. We'll figure something out. But I want up here. That looks good. That looks good. No, it's not a complicated background. It's a gradient. Fuck off. Get my stick. Where's my stick? I'm a very nice streamer. I assure you. Goodness, that one doesn't have like a sound alert. I know it would make it fucking annoying. Be klaxons wailing. Alright, I want to do one more thing. One more thing! It's always Uncle from Jackie Chan Adventures. Merge. And then... I don't know if I can make this. We'll go... 20? 25? Okay. Now, overlay? Maybe it should be thicker. 45. A bit too... There we go. Okay. feel like I should do something to break it up a little bit. Okay, that one. Probably not. No, that's fine. Let's talk about. I actually don't have a pose ready for a sketch. For the next sketch. I could probably think of something. Oh. Woolen? Cousin Bam? Oh no. We don't have Bam Margera on our Discord. Okay, well, you can make something work. I think this is pretty much done. I'm just gonna do one or two more things, and then, I will sketch something. I don't know what we'll sketch, but it'll probably be fun. What do you guys think? Should I do another pose thing? It won't be as sexy as last time. Or I was going to do a amusing Arlie with pigtails picture, but don't know how well that'll go. No, he's just Woolen. I don't know where Woolen came from as a name, but I also don't know where Woolen came from, because, like, I think we were playing Monster Hunter, and then he just started hanging out, and like, why don't you join? Fucking kill some monster with us, you pussy, and he's like, y'all fucking do it! And then he kicks some ass with us. And we're like, hey, pussy, come die with us in Deep Rock. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's his name. Well, nickname. He goes by a couple of things. You can call him Denver Devil, sometimes Double D. I just call him Bastard sometimes. How do I... there's a way to do a vote, right? Highlight, chat settings... I don't see a immediate way to do a... I swear there's a way to do it, but I think I have to open up the... what's it called? The dashboard. Alright, do I do a cute picture with Arlie, or do I resume pose studies? Just say pose, or pigtails, there we go. I suppose both of them will have a pose, but, you know. One will be funnier. But... I think chat's gonna try and make me decide on this one, and I'm gonna be very, very upset. You vote for pose. Soul card this one there. Let me bring up my browser. The poll option here. Put that as raid channel manage. There we go. Allow additional votes with channel points. That's just cheating. That is just cheating. And I would never allow such debauchery. Debauchery? Debauchery. One of the two. I think I need another set of songs. Look, if it ends in a tie, I'll just flip a coin at that point. I'm trying to involve chat and, you know, remove responsibility from me. No, that's what happens to me on Twitter, and I'm like... It kept happening, so at one point, I filmed myself flipping a coin, I'm just like, too bad! Unfortunately, I can't film myself flipping a coin, so you'll just have to believe me when I do it. I'm not about to hook up my tablet and be like, alright guys. Here comes the coin flip. Etc. One more thing to this. It's always one more thing. I'm done. One more thing. I'm done. One more thing. Vampire has way too good music. Name's layer blue, and then we go back to here. I set this timer for way too fucking long. Oh, it would help if I had higher capacity. Like a little lighter blue. I could always change this. Like, nah, that ain't working. You ever think, like, maybe this will work, and then you activating, like, nah, never mind. Just immediately, like, nope. Weird. It is quite a long vote. Like, I don't know who's paying attention, so I'm like, I should give him a chance. I shouldn't have given him a chance. I don't even know how many people are watching, so it was really dumb for me to do that. Oh yeah, that's definitely happened. I've thrown in a couple of drawings like that where I'm like, oh, this should be oh boy. I can't exactly crumple up the drawing and throw it away, like, you know, a sketchbook or whatever, but, you know, I did it metaphorically, and that's what's important. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yes, you should. Nothing quite like a death helldiver. Sorry, thief. A thief helldiver. There's gonna be one vote and I'm gonna have a laugh. You want to add a little bit of a blue. god, it's too much blue. One vote. Okay. That's kind of what I thought was gonna happen. Oh god. You're having to teach? Oh boy. I can't play with randoms. Like, I don't know, it's always bothered me. No matter what game it is. I did, like, a little bit of it with, Monster Hunter. And it was mostly fine. There was one cheater who pissed me off. There was, one person who got mad at me for the stupidest fucking reason. Helldivers has mostly been fine. There's a couple of times I left the room open because we had a hard time, there was a bug, let's just say that. There was a bug, and I had to leave the room open to let Doughboy in there. I've seen people do team killing on Reddit, because you're not invincible in the drop pod, so, like, they could just shoot you. It's like, why is that a thing? Why would you let that happen? The best thing I saw on Reddit recently was, someone threw a 500 kg at Extract while he was, like, the first one to run in. So, the guy, the host right behind him, punches him in the back of the head, sending him flying, and everyone runs in, except for the guy who threw the bomb. He got blew up. Like, that was so satisfying to watch. Get fucked, nerd. This is the last one more thing, I promise. Okay, filter blur 36, maybe? Make it blurry. Do it. And soft light? Hard light. No. Overlay? Maybe I'll just roll the natural colors I got here. One thing. Oh well. No one will notice this. Alright, let me hop over to another soundtrack. Actually, okay. One more song that I really like from the soundtrack. Zipping through. Oh, oops. I don't know which soundtrack to put on. I'll focus on it after I get to, what comes up. Alright, let's resume our Twitch doodles. Oh, I didn't even finish the last one, that's right. Wonderful. Alright, window, canvas, new window. I find this song to be so beautiful. Apologize to everyone for having emotions on the internet. I'll try to do it in the future. God, that's gotta be teeny weeny on your screens. Let's, like, just do... Let's do this, right? Have it like that. Oh, whoops. There we go. Right, next soundtrack. I would like... We'll go with some Shinobi. Because why not? Bam, bam, bam. I try not to have fun. God, imagine having fun on the internet. You'd get crucified. think you're some kind of fucking dork. No one wants to be a dork. Right, let me finish this picture. Fucking embarrassing one that I had a red face for the entire night. I thought about doing some spicy poses on stream, but, like, I'm mostly drawing my characters, and I don't know how far I want to dive into that. Oh my god, the first shell of the night, and it's this late? My god, you guys are dropping the ball. Oh, I already have it. Wait. Why does it say the onion's visible? It ain't. Mike's confused. Oh, that's why. Well, you get an onion. Nerd fact. Aw, shit. I gotta think of a nerd fact. Thinking. Okay, so, the game series Shantae. I don't know how much you know about that. The first one was released for the Game Boy Color, and it was so late to the game that the Game Boy Advance was already out. So what they did was, they actually had enough time to do this because it was that late. If you plugged into a GBA, you got some GBA enhanced features, which I believe included, like, parallax scrolling and some altered colors for the GBA screen. And it would know that it was attached to a Game Boy Advance, because there is nothing to really detect, you know, anything like that in software. So what it would do is, I believe that there was a physical thing that would actually be pushed down when inserting it, and would go like, this is a Game Boy cartridge, and this is not. You know, this is a Game Boy Advance one. I believe the Game Boy, across all of them, were on the same architecture, so there was no need for backwards compatibility. They were just compatible. Yep, that's a real thing. The sad part is, Shantae being very late to the console that it was being made for is a very common theme. Because the exact same thing happened with, Risky's Revenge. It was going to be a GBA game. GBA was fucking dead by the time it got around, so it became a DSiWare exclusive. And it didn't sell particularly well on there. Like, I think it was one of the best-selling DSi games, but who the fuck had a DSi? If you said you do, then, well, congratulations, you nerd. I hope you enjoyed your giant stylist. Alright, next pose. Boring, I think, but let me look something up real quick. I just want to see if I can find any cool sword poses. DSi was a very interesting handheld. Like, they were trying to design it for, like, adults or something. Like, more adult-oriented. Like, it had a larger stylus, and I think one of them came with, I don't know the name of it, and I don't want to just call it the brain training game. Brain Age? Was that it? So we held it up like a book. Could do this. That's a lot more interesting of a pose than I was gonna do. Alright, do this. Yeah, Shantae is a very fun series, but my god, do they have the worst fucking timing. Actually, Shantae, Half Genie Hero was a interesting mess for another reason. They decided they wanted to team up with another indie developer for their, like, maybe help boost each other up. So, the other indie title and indie studio that they teamed up with to help, you know, cross-promote their games, was Mighty Number 9. Shantae didn't get nearly the same amount of, funds, but I could tell you this much, it was a lot better of a game. Oh my goodness. Cannot even describe to you how not good Mighty Number 9 is. It has its fans, and I'm very sorry for them. It is a very bad game. I could not believe how poorly it ran on my computer, and I had a pretty fucking beefy computer. Like, I was running things that were far better looking, far more demanding, and Mighty Number 9 just ran like shit at so many times. I have several facts about Mighty Number 9 in my head. It is such a bad game. I did a Let's Play on it. That was the one and only time I beat it, and after that I was like, well, this game was very... it existed. Unrefined mechanics. Mechanics they never explained. Like, they have an energy tank mechanic, like Mega Man did, except I don't know how it works. I never figured out how it worked. I never bothered reading online very much, because I just didn't give a shit. When I heard that PS3 to this day remains very unplayable. I'll give you a free nerd fact. If you play the unpatched Wii U version, it could brick your console. And I mean, like, legitimately fucking brick it. Frame rate crashing, audio jank, etc. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely jank, but at least your PS3 will survive it. I don't know if there was any crashing or audio jank on the PC version, but the frame rate definitely tanked a couple times. Yeah, it would straight up brick your goddamn console. Let's get this poser on. Yeah, Mighty Number 9 was not a good game. Oh yeah, and then they never officially canceled it, but they never released the Vita and 3DS versions of the game. So, Mighty Number 9 has a wonderful, wonderful, you know, history of being, I think at the time it was the fastest funded game, or project, on Kickstarter at the time, and then, like, when it came out, everyone's like, oh. Oh. I remember being really annoyed because the 2D art that they were showing looked really nice, and then they're like, oh look, here's how the game looks, and it's like, wow, it's in 3D, and it looks bad. Boy, does it look bad. Some levels just straight up look like they're missing lighting effects and whatnot. You're just like, what happened? What happened? Oh god, that's right. That was like when they were also trying to like make like an empire for themselves. They were like, oh, we have another game in development. They were gonna like they wanted to do Red Ash, which was going to be a spiritual successor to Mega Man Legends. And they're like, you're not even done with the other game. And they're like, oh, we're going to do an anime for Red Ash. The game isn't even out yet. Yeah, and like, I don't have a problem with it being like different, like, you know, oh, well, like, we had to like reel in our expectations a little bit, but like, you really advertise it with, like, these cool-looking 2D assets. Because Shantae did that exact same thing. Except, when the game came out, it was in 2D. you know, it had 3D backgrounds, but it was in 2D. All the enemies, all the, you know, well, I think there was a couple of enemies that were in 3D, but that was like, you know, big bosses, and, you know, you understand that kind of thing. But, you know, they put out a fucking game that, like, looked like what they were, you know, working on. I think Shantae had, like, one bit of controversy. They had to, like, say, like, it was just a concept, and they weren't actually doing it, but, like, they really made Shantae a lot more pale in some of the one of the concepts, and like, no, that's not how it's gonna be. It was just, you know, an error or something on. I'm like, okay, that's very weird. I've never seen Shantae that pale. Yeah, they got ahead of themselves real hard with my number 9, and then, boy, did they keep shooting themselves in the foot. And they kept shooting themselves in the foot, and when they were done shooting themselves in the foot, they shot themselves in what remained of their foot. Like an anime fan on prom night, am I right, fellow gamers? Oh boy, what were they thinking? My god. What's up, man? We were just making fun of Mighty Number 9. That game that existed. That terrible, terrible, terrible mess of a game. I'm not very good at drawing muzzles. I usually try and not have characters who have it, but I gave this character a muzzle, so he gon' get it. Path of Exile? Pathfinder? I have no idea offhand what that is. Path of Exile? Okay. Drawing muzzles is hard, drawing muzzles is hard. The song always cracks me up because it's called my... Hold on, what is it? Let me look at it again. My Dear D. It's like, what? Lizard muzzles are hard? Well, no, muzzles. Or snout, whatever you want to call it. What's up, Doughboy? There's gonna be some Helldivers, tonight. Don't know when. Obviously, be upstream. Just draw more furry fan art. Super Sun. Fuck you. Kidding. Speaking of, look, I'm not good at this whole furry definition thing. I just think I draw cartoons, but, you know, feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. But I have been drawing Sybil, recently, so, I tried to make her as thick as they advertise her in the, comments, so, look forward to Sybil at some point. And then, I have 2 other pictures that I still have... I haven't posted any of them yet to Patreon. Subscribe to my Patreon if you want to see stuff early and in high resolution. And sometimes it's exclusive. You can see, you know, Cousin Mike's thought process. Not really. You also get to see time lapses early. The things that I should do a lot more of, but then I don't. Hopefully not too late. Round or 2. Fair enough. I'm trying to think of furry art that I have done, because I have been paid to do it. And I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. And again, I had a friend who's like, he's not a fan of furries. And I'm like, he's like, why did you accept a furry commission? I'm like, 'cause money. And suspiciously wealthy furry. And also, I don't mind drawing it. You know, like, if they ask me to draw something, like, fetishy, you know, I'm gonna be like, no. But, you know, draw my character reading a book. That's fine. I don't care. It's fine and cute. I did love the video that Pirate Software put out where they were he was talking about he's like, if a plane went down with that was going to a furry convention, it's a good chance that that company or that that coast would lose their IT. They would just be down. It's like, oh my god, that's never thought of that. Because I know very little about all that stuff, but I do know that there's a lot of engineers and programmers who apparently are furries, and it's like, so it's like, that's how they afford it. It's like, wait, afford what? First, it's like, they're expensive? And like, I didn't think about that. That's terrifying. How much do those things cost? You know what? I don't want to know. Because that'll get me on the list. You're my character eating a burger still get... I cannot believe that that was a fucking... I didn't even think that that was a fetish. I like, asked my friends, like, it could be, but it's like an innocent one. I'm like, I'm just asking, because, like, I'm curious. And then I got some people saying, like, this is a fetish, like, online, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I won't release this picture of Arlie eating a giant burger, because, you know, I was doing it for fun, because I was like, you know, Arlie's eating a burger, a double burger with bacon and cheese, and, like, Cora sat there with, like, a cucumber sandwich, like, just looking at her, go, like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Calm your ass down. Someone commissioned you with the... Wait. Commissioned you with the withdraw the fetish? I don't know what any of that means. Everything's a fetish? You're right. I suppose, like, even drawing abs is up there, because I didn't even think about that until, like, people had posted, I actually kind of wanted to do that one picture where... that one, meme where, the character, she pulls her shirt off, and, like, she's got, like, a bra or a sport bra on, or something, and, like, you know, the person, like, their eyes are bulging, and they're like, Jesus Christ, you get great meat on those! I'm like, that's fucking funny. That's my problem. I just don't see, things as fetishes. I'm just like, that's funny. That is funny. Oh god, I drew, one of my characters in a nun outfit, and I'm like, after I finished, and I zoomed out, I'm like, yeah, this is good, because, like, I needed a picture of her, I needed a concept of a nun outfit for the comic, and, two, I had planned a scene where she might be in a nun outfit, so I'm like, this will kill two stones with one bird, why not? And then I zoomed out, and I'm like, what have I done? I'm like, how did I not pick up on this an hour ago? This is obviously a fetish. Because one of it was kind of like... Part of the reason I was also doing is because it was a little bit of a spiteful thing, because like there was someone who's getting mad. He's like, you know, people should stop drawing people in nun outfits. It's offensive. It's like, so everyone's like, oh, don't do this, don't do this. So I like when things like that happen. It makes me laugh. So anyway, I fucked up. More than once. Please send Cousin Mike some advice on how to not be a fucking moron. Doughboy, what's your time limit looking like on Helldivers, by the way? Like, can you give me what time Eastern you'd want to start? It's a fetish. I hate that that's still on the screen because I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, that's painfully right. It's just like that thing where if you draw two characters on the same page, everyone just goes, they're dating. They could be fighting each other, they're dating. Now would be best? Wait, now would be best, and you might get a round or two in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Because this character, I probably need another 40 minutes to draw. I will hurry. I will endeavor to hurry. Surface over the world watching because of my dress. Shut up! Super Sun, ban yourself! See the zipper someone either made... Wait, see the zippers in either E or AI, not sure, but it's kinky stuff when it's zipped up. I have not seen it, and I'm good not seeing it because... Oh god, it's a little louder. Let me just lower this for me. Severely game handicapped. You're fine. Oh my god, Double, you didn't worry too much. I don't need to see anything with zippers and fetishes, because I already get creeped out by that whole dominatrix thing with gimp suits and whatever, and I'm like, no, 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 no. I cannot deal with mobility being completely limited, and that freaks me the fuck out. Like, there's a scene coming up in the comic where I can't say much on because it's a spoiler, but a character winds up getting tied up by this guy's weapon, and I'm like, I had to like actually take a breath. I'm like, it's okay. They're still mobile. Don't freak out. This is about banning. I just want to hit Super Sun with a car. That's fine. Time him out for 100 milliseconds. Posted the memes. Oh, good. A channel I don't have to ever look at. Thank you. And I get this done in record time, so Doughboy might be able to hell dive. But being hit by a car. Shut. No, that's just an isekai. It's been great. I haven't been talking to Doughboy so much recently, so I haven't heard about isekais in like a couple days. It's fucking fantastic. Deserve a Super Sun. Not literally, but it's funny. I hope Super Sun's laughing. When I watch Nisago, sometimes someone will say something like, maybe a little spicy, and he'll time him out for like 1 second, and just everyone laughs. It's just a fucking meme at this point. Milliseconds. I didn't see how long it is. Look, it's fine. Not all of us can have, you know, a great response time on our monitors, alright? And it's probably deserved. Super Sun probably, you know... I don't know. Like, Star Wars better than Star Trek. I mean, come on. Come on. I would do the timeout joke more often, but then I instantly feel like, oh, what if they don't get the joke? And then I'm like, oh, I feel like an asshole. But also I have to have the quick response to go up there and figure out where everything is. Like, I don't even get to ban the bots that come in here and be like, you want more views? Well, click on this link. Get more viewers, get a bigger penis. Make your E-penis so big that everyone goes, wow, what a big dick you are. Wait a minute. I need to ring up a... because I think I got his face wrong. It's annoying me. Not exactly sure to get time out of here and there over the this. Oh, jeez. Yeah, fair enough. Where is this character? There we go. I knew I got it wrong. This guy doesn't have the Super Saiyan eyebrows. What am I doing? I'm gonna draw him in a little bit because spoiler, 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 spoiler. I think I got timed out on Nisago's stream once, and it was again for like a second, and I'm like god damn it. And then he just says like, you know, it's not too sussy, and I'm like motherfucker, you draw hentai, what are you talking about? Like, I pop in there, and, like, there's, not, they're not, nude or whatever, but it's just like, this is clearly a part of that doujin where, you know, a character is about to get, you know, I think he's doing an Elden Ring one right now, and it's got Rani, and I'm like, oh. Oh. Speaking of damages, no. Alright, the guy called you sussy. Yeah, because of my one emote where I got the yay emote. He's like, it looks sussy, and I'm like, how does it look sussy? It's just supposed to be me saying yay, and my usual unenthusiastic, like, yay, fuck off. Speaking of doujins, no. No, I've actually been writing a little bit of romance into Journey to the Skyline, and I'm a little proud of myself. I think I actually managed to pull it off. There's a great scene or two that's gonna be coming up, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm happy with this. It's also very funny. Makes me laugh. Can't say anymore because, you know, that's like 3 issues away? It's fine. Speaking of issues, I'm gonna have to throw the next issue at Doughboy for proofreading. I'd like to get a head start on that. How long have I been... Damn it. I have so many windows open, I can't even find OBS. Okay, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Could stop so we can get some Helldivers in with Doughboy. I'm also streaming and trying to draw a dude swinging a sword. Thought, brain, thought, hard thunk. I did say it was gonna be a short stream. I do. Man, I'm bouncing around with all these topics real hard. I'm actually thinking about finishing this picture. At least the shark sitting there, because I just think it's funny. Might have to consider that. Already fucked up this piece a little bit. Oh, X4, you were the last good Mega Man X game. And after that, you fell downhill so hard that you never quite recovered. Boggles my mind that people think X6 is a good game when it's so mechanically flawed and broken. I'll never disagree that its music is quite great, possibly the best on the PlayStation, but my god is it a bad game. Mega Man X6, it's quite the disaster. X4 is fantastic. That's a game I play through all the time. the last time I played it on Discord, I got stuck on Storm Owl because they picked it second. The song is so loud. Is it drowning me out? There you go, it dropped it down a bit. Man, I cannot get this guy's head right. Just speak louder or something, I don't know. I'm already in the yellow. If I speak any fucking louder, we're going to have a problem. RTX will start cutting me off more than it already does, which, you know... Alright, I'll tell you what, we're gonna wrap up as soon as I finish getting his head right, which is kind of taking longer than I thought. Oh my god, please brain work with me. And then we'll do some Helldivers. We'll have Doughboy in for a match. Everyone can admire his amazing sounding tin can microphone. We'll be car crashing real soon. Alright, we do that, we do that, we do that, and then... I think any lizard character that I have that's gonna have a head like this is gonna wind up with Vegeta hair or something, because, like, it's not a lot you could do with hair that's just gotta come out of the back of the head. I suppose we could look at some of those, Asian fighters. Super Sun! God damn it, I should time you out for 600 milliseconds for realist times. God damn it, Super Sun, you and your bad opinions. The fuck's the matter with you? How dare you have such wrong fucking opinions? Don't you know that they're both fucking terrible at this point? Alright, like I said, we're gonna wrap up here, and then we'll get some hell diving in. I just have to use the yield restroom, get me a beverage. I actually like episode 7, but after that, it's like, boy, these are sure are action movies that have a really fucking stupid plot. When Rey held up the knife and it, like, lined up with the Death Star shit, I'm just like... I just let out a tired sigh, I'm like, fucking really? I even called her lineage, and I'm just like... Everyone in the room had already seen it. They wanted me to watch it because they want to see my reactions. I don't know why. I don't like reaction videos, so I don't get it. But, you know... I made the guess of the lineage, and they were all like... Why, how'd you know? And I'm like... Because it's fucking stupid. Like, what else was it gonna be? Alright, right, I'm drawing muscles that aren't even gonna show up in the final picture, meaning I have completely zoned out because I'm trying to expedite this because I want to do Helldivers. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. How the fuck would she know how to swim? Like, the piloting thing I can excuse for various reasons, but like... Wait, did she? I don't even remember. I put the movie out of my head so hard. She actually swam? For fuck's sake. Yeah, I imagine her home planet, you know, gave her a lot of opportunities for fucking swimming. Alright, I'll fix his hand probably next time or off stream. But yeah, I'm doing it right now. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up, and we're gonna do some Helldivers. I'll be ready in a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming it because, you know, there's a lot of noise that's gonna be happening on that. But, you know, I will see you guys on Discord in a bit. Bathroom, drink, maybe snack. Thanks for hanging, and, you know, get out. Now.